What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Last Claudia on this very early morning down here in Austin, Texas. Now today's video is going to be based on a request that I got from my previous video asking if I can show off my skills that I'm bringing into combat for the current event. So let's go ahead and do just that. As you guys know, we are in the Recollections of Black and White. Now this is how many points I was able to get on yesterday's kind of foray. So 24,000 points in a single day. As you guys know, this event goes all the way up to 600,000. So at this pace and only 12 days left, yeah, that's not going to happen. So for sure, 100% confirmed at this point. There's going to be another phase of this event that's going to open up a little bit later. That's probably going to bring nightmare difficulty. So be on the lookout for that. Right now, the only thing that we have in the game are the normal ones here, as well as the hards, and that is it. So let's go to the hardest hard difficulty stage here. I think they're in order like that. We'll go ahead and bring a Stone Cold Killer. So here's my prince. I run him like a tank here. So as far as the skill sets that I'm bringing here, I don't have any magic spells on him because he gets so much aggro. He's under attack so often. He can never get a cast off. Like absolutely never does he get a cast off when I really need him to. Now there are passive that allow you to cast under pressure and under damage. I just don't have that, have those on him just yet. So that might be something that you want to look for if you're going to be making a tank and you want that tank to be able to cast spells in a pinch. You definitely want to make sure that they can cast spells under pressure. So that's going to be like a passive that's like you have, it's like a must-have passive when it comes to that. As far as the passives that I do have, HP up, MP up. I actually don't even need that MP up. I'm gonna switch that out. Let's see what else we have here. Attack up, a bunch of defense ups, magic up, guard, vigilance. The free ones that are SC0, you might as well grab those. Let's see if I can use these 2 points into something else. I have pretty much all the killers right now. Beast killer, plant killer, insect killer, undead killer, stone killer, spirit killer. Right now in this current event, the best ones to bring are beast killer, insect killer, stone killer, and bird killer. So right now the current event is beast, stone, insect, and bird killer. So if you bring any combination of those, you should be fine. I had stun resist for the last event, which was extremely helpful. This was like the difference between winning and not winning in Nightmare on the last event, was having that stun resist. I guess I'll just bring impact here. So yeah, so that's what I have there. Patience, anything that's SC0, absolutely have those equipped. Pose of victory every single time he defeats an enemy, he recovers a little bit of HP. Every little bit helps. I also have allure here. This is what the person was asking about in my last video. So this increases the rate of attracting enemy attention. So that's super huge. And then there's impact. So this allows your regular attacks to do additional damage. There's impact, there's double impact, and I think there's probably another impact as well. And then of course you have breaker, which boosts your break level, which is always great. So that's my prince at the moment. Also, in addition to having allure, I also picked up that armored holy shield from the current event, which also helps him get even more aggro. So that is my main man. That's my tank right there. Now, as you guys remember, this character was only level 1 just a short while ago. And as you guys can see, he's level 47 now, has tons of abilities already learned. So when it comes to leveling up new characters, like I said in my last video, it's more daunting on paper than it is in practice. Once you actually get started, it goes by really quickly. But on paper, it's like, I don't want to do this. And I hear you. I feel you. So I have healing when regenerate. Right now I'm running Burning Strike for this current event. You can also run a lightning as well. There's a lot of enemies in this event that are weak against fire and lightning, so that's a good thing to do. Of course Astral Ray, because this SC costs 0. I have protection, and then of course intermediate magic circles, which allows her to get some MP regeneration on herself, which is super handy. And getting your casters to get to the final wave with some actual MP on their character. So that is that. As far as passives, a bunch of MP ups, magic ups. Here are the insect and bird killer I was just talking about. I have light boost to boost her damage because a lot of her abilities are light. And here's reject over here. So reject decreases the rate of attracting enemy attention. So with this, combined with allure on your tanks, you should have a good amount of holy trinity action where the tank is keeping the aggro, DPS are being able to do their thing, and heals are nice and protected. They're not having to worry about keeping themselves topped off constantly. Then I have double impact just for giggles. So that's that. And then last but not least, we have Melza, who is EXP 2.0 at the moment. When it comes to the events, I would actually like to see, if you have a banner character released, I would like to see them have EXP increase all the stages, everywhere, world map as well as the event stages. Right now it's just for event stages, but I would love for them to have EXP boosted everywhere. Why not? Give people an incentive to actually pull on the banners, which we will be doing later on in the video. Now, one thing I did not know in my in yesterday's video is that if you get the Dark Reaper Melza, so this is what happens. It's basically a skin in a sense. So when you get the Dark Reaper Melza, she's gonna appear like right over here, and you can flip back and forth between the White Knight version and the Dark Reaper version. And what you get to keep is very interesting. So you don't get to keep any enhancing, you don't get to keep any awakening, but you do get to keep your skill set. So every ability that you taught your White Knight Melza will be available on your Dark Reaper Melza as soon as you unlock them, which is pretty great. The additional thing that you have to worry about are your actual can I show you? I can't actually show you. Is your crystals. So the crystals don't transfer over, enhancements don't transfer over, awakenings don't transfer over, but all of the skills that you learn do transfer over. And I hope I got that right. I don't have it. I don't have a way of testing it to prove all of that stuff out. So if you guys know if I missed anything, please leave it in the comment section below and I will pin that. So here is her magic system here. Of course, anything that's SC0, Cure Blindness, Astral Ray, I of course have. I also have Speed and Haste. Just getting her to get to the enemy in question is important to me. And then of course, Holy Wall is another SC0. There's just no reason not to carry SC0 abilities. Her passives, attack up, magic defense up. I might switch out magic defense up because I'm not really worried about her being hurt. Crits, I have all the crits here. Guards free. Right now she's running Bird Killer, Undead Killer is free. Before this event is over, with all of the crystals that they give out, I'm hoping to basically have Beast Killer or Insect Killer running at the same time as well. Stun Resist for that previous event that we just talked about. I would love to get enough points to activate Silence Research. This allows her basic attacks to have a chance to silence people, which I think would be fantastic. Got Fury here, which once again, I feel like Fury is just not a great ability because if I'm doing everything right, she's not going to ever be low in HP. Same thing with Accelerate. I feel like, once again, if I'm doing everything right, I'm not going to have to worry about her being low in HP. But I only have 1 point to play with, so that's not going to do anything. Surprise Attack increases physical damage dealt to enemies from behind by 50%. Very good ability here. Of course, I have Reject. This is, decreases the rate of enemy attention. Once again, we talked about that. Impact and Double Impact. And I need to get some points spared so I can put Breaker on her. So there's my Melza. I built my Melza very DPS-y. So I would really gain a lot of benefit if I had the Dark Reaper Melza, because the Dark Reaper Melza is more, she's more DPS focused than this one is. This one's actually more of a tank, to be honest. But I'm kind of just building her DPS because you can do that here in the world of Last Claudia. So there you go. Let's turn off auto a little bit here. So here is the actual event in question. So what are these? These are the insects. So you can actually bring frost as well. So it looks like fire, frost, and lightning are going to be some pretty good spells to bring here. So Stone Killer, we've already talked about. These are insects and stone here on the first one. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Nightmare has. We'll go ahead and press the attack button because this is what the game wants me to do, man. Got ourselves like a freaking killer on our squad here. Wave 2, all stone. So once again, Stone Killer will be very nice here. We're just going to go ahead and throw this bad boy in auto. Thank you for clearing out the board with the power of Galaxy. Super big fan of this game, by the way, if you guys have not noticed. When's the tier list coming, FG? Today. Should be today. I mean, I'm going to record it today, but I might post it tomorrow. Give myself a little wiggle room. These are all insects here. So once again, Insect Killer is great. And then bringing fire, which is also a good one to bring there. I was trying to look at what those things were, but this guy wants to take over and do the biggest ability of all time. But that's okay. Bring it down. Weak against fire, like I said. GG. That's actually perfect. Because I didn't want this video to be too long. You know, if I get on a tangent, I will talk for like 30 minutes. And then here is the final boss stage, fighting against our girl. So she is a knight. I don't know of any type of knight killer or anything like that, but she's weak against every single element, as you guys can see. She's neutral against light, obviously, and she's strong against dark. I need the next video. I'm gonna learn all of these. I know this is stun. I'm going to learn all these. This is darkness. This is poison. This is silence. All right, I'll learn it later. I don't know what all of those icons are. But I just now got to the point where I'm taking this game a lot more seriously, so don't you worry. I'm going to figure that all out for you. Might even make a guide. Who knows? So she's going to cast Eternal Serenade because she's almost dead, but that's not going to get you, buddy. A little more Crimson Flare for you. Keep in mind she's weak against every single element type, so this is not going to be good. Love the music. Oh, you're GG. Love the music in this game. Really enjoying myself lately. And there you go. That is the event as it is right now. But just like last time, a little ways into the event, they're going to open up probably a nightmare difficulty. And then we will be able to get even more points in that, because getting this right here is not going to get us to 600,000. That's just not going to be it. So do not want to play that again. Let's go ahead and end the video off as we always do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with a little bit of summoning action. But that's it. That's all I got right now. Unfortunate. I wish they would just open up the nightmare difficulties. Like, why do they wait? I don't understand when games do that. This is not the only game that do that. But I still don't get why they wait like that. I bought out all of the souls there. The next thing up, I didn't really need this armor. I'll take it. The armor I have right now has 10 less defense than this, but then it has like 60 magic defense or something like that. You saw it earlier. So I actually prefer that more. And I don't really need my tank gaining any MP. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on someone, but I don't like that one-dimensional defense there. And then, of course, you want to buy all of your enhancement materials, of course. That's pretty much a given. But I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm going to be worried about grabbing all of these crystals as soon as I can. As you guys can see, I bought all of the silver crystals right off the bat. And then we're going to go ahead and start doing the rest of these bad boys. So that's that. Let's go ahead and finish this video off with a summon. So I knew I had more summon tickets. Let's go ahead and do a warm-up summon first. And I'll show you what I was talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So if we go over here, in my last video, I was like, man, I thought I had more tickets. It's over here. This is the ticket that I got in the last event. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Do I get any mileage on this for using tickets? I never even checked. We're going to skip the animation. No, you don't get any mileage. Dupe, 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 dupe. Hopefully I'm getting very close to getting a piece of one of my arcs to full arc ether. I think that's how you say it. I would love to see that to get whatever, like, I think they have like exclusive weapons and things of that nature in them. So that's what I'm looking for. And as soon as I do that, I will show you a video of those bad boys unlocked. And then skip the animation, FG. You're right. This is what I want. I need more of these bad boys, because if I get enough of these, I'll show you what you can do. All duplicates, of course. I don't think anything is close to getting 100% just yet, but looking forward to it. Mileage, if you guys know, if you go over here to shop, if you go over here to marketplace, event, it's right over here called the exchange running medals. So I just did that 10 pull and I got 10 points here. So what you can do, if you get 300 of these, so basically if I do 6 more 10 times pulls, I could just buy that Soul Reaper Melza right out the bat right here. It only takes 50 to get her. So I could just buy her like right there. Or anyone else for that matter. Look at that. You can buy all kinds of people. So this is good for 23 days. So I'm sure over time I'm gonna be able to eventually get my way up here. Or you can do the cheaper ones, which are just unit-only gachas or SSR gachas, but they're randomized. If that's something that you are interested in. My name is FG3000. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. How we ended this video off, FG. Just kind of showing you where my rates are here. I don't know which one is my closest 1 to 100. I think it's probably like Bird Killer. Beast Hunter, I mean. I keep calling this Bird Killer because there's a big bird here. But once I get this to 100, the AP rate goes through the roof, as you guys can see. Times 24, times 24, times 18. And then you get this bow. Well, it's not that special. 61 strength for a bow. I guess it does something else in additional to it. I don't know. So I'm pretty close to Beast Killer there. I'm also pretty close to Grave of the Blade Master, which is going to give me Excalibur. Look at that. Critical rate against undead units. See, this is actually good. 140 strength plus an additional damage, crit damage to crit rate towards undead. Okay, all right. That's something to look forward to in a future event. Hopefully, I'm sure we are going to have some type of undead dragon event, things of that nature. Like, those are guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. But those are my closest ones there. Everything else is kind of in the 30s. This is 45, so this is kind of close. Training Mountain, this is just an R rarity. So this is damage dealt by full stock attack skills plus 25%. I don't even know what that means. Defense is very low on this one. But it looks like resistance. Do you get resistance for all of that? I don't know. Let's see. 30, 35, 70. And I hear you sparkling. I hear you sparkling. Give me whatever this is. Ooh, nice. 70%. This is really close. This is a flame imbued. Eliminates SP use in extreme cold dungeons. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I am grinding a lot of cold dungeons right now. That's interesting. So giant tree. Didn't I say I was going to make this video shorter? Continuous regeneration effect. So gradual HP recovery. Thought I heard something sparkling. This is 40%, so this is pretty close. Secret of the hot spring. Literally, the equipment is an actual hot tub. The status effects are healed. The status effects are healed. What is this translation? When status effects are healed, recover 3% HP maybe? Plus 100 HP. I hear you. Let me go ahead and knock this out. Shortest video ever, FG. Man, I just can't. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know how YouTube works. Ah, here's something. What you got there? Give me this little goblin buddy. See, I thought these monsters were gonna be like summons, but they're actually like straight up characters. Like, when am I ever gonna have time to level up a character monster? I don't understand that. Defense 80. Ah, okay. So those other pieces of gear had no bonuses. This is how you know it has a bonus. So 80 defense and then a little bit of resistance against everything except for light. But no downsides, and it's cloth, so that's actually pretty decent. Very close to having that. Dragon Cloud. Damage taken from dragon units minus 10. We all know that there is eventually going to be an event for dragons, so definitely get those going, ladies and gentlemen. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, look at this. Like, when am I ever going to have time to level up a skeleton? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't understand the monsters in this game. I don't get it. They're going to have to give me like an event where it's just like, they give me, hey, what up, buddy? Hey, man, that's pretty nice of you. They're going to have to give me an event where monsters get like times 10 rates of experience points and skill ups and something. That's the only way I can see myself using a monster. Like, why would I want to use a monster? I don't get it. But you guys can let me know if you guys know something I don't know. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.